book that I picked up was actually a smut, which was disguised as a romance. Uh,
Oh,
it was
it
called
was a no. Wait. It
called
was wait. It was a what? Romance?
it was a smut, SMUT. It's like
Oh,
dirty talk.
smut.
Yes, I regret it. Honestly, I do regret it. It was called. The book name was called "The Love Quotient" by Ella Hoax or Ellen Hoax, if I
Okay.
remember correctly. So yeah, I do regret it. It left a bad taste in my mouth. So to compensate for that, I picked up yet another thriller, which is like a sensation, and literally everybody's been talking about it. It's called The Silent Patient. The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. And
Okay.
I must admit, it was a page turner. I literally could not, keep it down. I finished it overnight. Like in one night, I just stayed awake and I finished the whole book. It was about 400 and something pages, and it was very, very interesting. Although there were some plot holes in it. And
Well, there's
yeah,
no perfect book. No perfect book. No perfect
yes,
movie.
exactly. But
Yeah.
I mean, apart from a few loose ends, I think the book is a masterpiece. I mean, if it can, at least it kept me hooked for the entire night, and I could not sleep. So yeah, that's great. And right now, I am reading Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I had also picked up *Sapiens* by Yuval Noah Harari quite a while back, but since it's a non-fiction, I think for now I will just ignore it for now, because thrillers and fiction and crime fiction those kinds of stuff really interest me. So yeah.
All right. You weren't kidding. You really do read a lot. You're yeah,
Yes.
I think of all the people that came up here today, you are the most voracious reader. On and on with all the books that you have written. Okay, we are running out of time. Let's take the
So,
last two people in the queue, and then after that, I'm going to have a team way
uh,
and
thank you, and thank you everyone. I just
you
wanted to
bet,
say that. Thank you.
you bet,
All
you bet.
right.
Um, hi.
Okay. um. Oh my God. Well, I read mangas, kind of most. And I'm reading very often, kind of every day, when I'm
Mm-hmm.
bored or other stuff, or I have nothing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes in school, I read too because I don't have something to do there in
Mm-hmm.
the pause. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. And is there any? What's the longest book you've ever read? Have you ever read any book that was like really long that wasn't a manga, that was like a more serious book or a novel or anything like that?
Um, I there were a book in school with what we had to read. The name was in German it's Löcher in huh holds. Oh, okay, then it's holds in English, kind of.
Mhm.
Yeah. Um.
What is it in English?
Um. Holds.
Holes. Yes, 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 yes. I
Yes.
know that.
Yes.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And yeah. Um. Yeah, I read it, and at the beginning I was like, okay, then I have to do it without one. But after a while, it became interesting, and I read it. Not in the same time as we should in the for the school, but kind of for myself. And yeah, it was very interesting.
Well, that's great. And Guinevere, or Gueverine, how about you? What do you like to read?
Like everything, I think.
Mm-hmm.
If it
What's
interests
the
me, I would continue to read it. But if it become too boring, like I stop reading things.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So what's the last book that you finished?
Uh, it's the Tales of the Peculiar by Ransom Riggs.
Mm. Tell us about that book.
It's about the stories of peculiars.
Peculiar meaning like supernatural.
I'm sorry, I'm really nervous right now.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay. I'm looking it up now. It says it's stories about Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. In this collection of fairy tales, Ransom Riggs invites you to uncover hidden legends of the peculiar word. So these children are peculiar. Can you tell me in what way they are peculiar? Do they have special powers?
Yes, they have something different from their bodies, their things they can do. Like, for example, there's this girl. I think she can take nightmares from other people. And
Ooh.
that is a peculiarity. And I'm really sorry.
Oh, no, that's all right. That sounds really interesting. Thanks for bringing this up because I've never heard of these books before. It seems like a good thing to for a movie. Have they made movies about these yet?
I don't think so.
I didn't think so either. I haven't heard of them. Have you ever seen a book or read a book and then been disappointed with the movie later?
Not yet, but after watching Harry Potter, I began reading the books, and I think there are a lot of information that they left out, and I am really sad about it.
Oh, absolutely. And so you think the books are much better than the movies then, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. So what's the longest book that you've ever read?
I haven't actually finished Harry Potter, but that's the longest I think book it is. I Kill by Giorgio Faletti, a crime fiction with over 600 plus pages.
Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, that's quite a bit. Okay, we are over time for today, so we're going to have to uh, uh, move this group to the audience, and then I want to finish the this session today with a Teamway and Snappy, my helpful co-moderators, who have been so much help to me. And is there anything that you guys would like to say about books? Are you guys big readers?
Uh, well, I like reading English books a lot because I have some books like The Curse of the Mummy, and I watched it and I read it too, and I got it. It was really fun.
What was it called again?
The Curse of the Mummy.
The Curse of the Mummy. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yes. And tell us about that book.
Well, at the beginning, the writer named Tan Rik, or I forgot the name. They are in the Valley of the Kings. That is what is called, in the desert, and they are looking for the treasures and the tomb where is a lot of golds, and they found Tutankhamun's tomb. After that,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
that ruler, yeah, uh-huh.
yeah,
That ancient ruler, they found his burial place where he was buried. The ancient Egyptian rulers used to get buried, and they were mummified, right? So that's why it's called Curse of the Mummy, because these rulers were mummified and then they were buried inside the pyramids with all this treasure. And so and there are big legends about the curses that people that fall onto people who find these
yep,
treasures and rob these pyramids, right?
yep. I don't
Yep.
remember the name, but the one old man thought that uh, they would die because they just got to the Tutankhamun's tomb, and one of them died. Maybe because of that. I don't really know. I don't remember. I read it like 1 year ago, and at the ending, nothing was bad because they just got that it wasn't the Tutankhamun who